Hey everybody, for the purposes of this video, the gun is unloaded. So for the first video on this channel, I wanted to take a look at my daily concealed carry. That is the Taurus 856. It is a 6-shot plus P-rated revolver made by Taurus. I bought this August of last year for in the mid $300 range. And for that price, I have to say I like it quite a bit. It's not necessarily the most fun gun to shoot. It's pretty snappy, especially with the plus P rated ammunition. It can get snappy, and it is a little heavy, but you know what? For what I could afford, especially at the time, I viewed this as perfect. There is some wear here, and actually a little bit right there. For whatever reason, those spots have picked up wear. I assume it's because I've, carried this in all weather. I've carried it when it's been raining. I've carried it when it's hot, cold, whatever. A couple of, as I bumped the camera, modifications that I made to it have been, I painted the front sight, which I did actually like 3 or 4 days after I got it. And this paint is still on there, so that's pretty good. That's held up very well. Actually, that's the only modification I made to it. Would I recommend this after having it for a year? Yes. If you only have, like the mid $300 to $400 and you really want a revolver, I've shot this quite a bit. I've put like over 700 rounds through it, and I've had no issues, none to report at least, you know what I mean? There's nothing really to say. It's functioned perfectly every time. I do trust my life to this firearm. With that being said, I am using the Hornady Critical Defense 110 grain plus P rated hollow points. But they're not making these right now because I guess the nickel plating on it, sorry my dog, it's a little hard for them to keep up with production. So they don't make these right now. So whenever they start making them again, I would recommend these. They shoot well out of this, if a little low. I have shot these a little bit just to see how they function in this gun, and you should always shoot a little bit of your carry ammunition at least. If I was to nitpick one thing, I would say that it is a little bit heavy, but I only really noticed that in the beginning. Now that I've carried it for a while, it's more like a familiar weight instead of an annoying one. It doesn't feel like I'm over encumbered. It's just like, well, there's the weight of my concealed carry. It's not like it's a brick weighing me down. If you're wondering how I carry it, which I assume that you are if you're watching this, I've been using this Barsani pocket holster. I got this off of Amazon for, it was under 20 bucks, I know that for a fact. And basically this just hooks into your pocket and you pull it out and you're good to go. So, yeah. I like this setup. I think it's fine. Fits my pocket well. I like pocket carrying, and I think this is a good holster. It's held up well over the year that I've had it as well. The stitching's not coming apart. The only part that's really gotten worn down is this little suede patch here, but kind of is what it is on that. So nice, easy deployment, and you're good to go. Now, one more thing before I let you go. If you happen to have a HKS 586 speed loader, it's not a perfect fit, but it's pretty close to where you can drop these in and click them off and they'll fall in. You might have to wiggle it a little bit, but they will go in. So I've practiced that a bit myself as well. And I have to say, overall, would I recommend this after having it for a year? Absolutely. If you want a little snub nose revolver, if you want something cheap, not saying it's light, not saying it's the best gun in the world, but if you need a cheap, reliable firearm, and this is in your price range and you like it, I would definitely say pick it up. I, haven't put thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds through it, but I think at, around 700, I've basically, that's enough for me to make the decision, like, yeah, it functions. Yeah, if I needed it, I would trust it. Only real complaints are, some wear, but, it is what it is. I don't think I'm going to carry it every single day for the rest of my life. Anyways, I'll probably upgrade at some point down the line like most people will. So with that being said, hope you've enjoyed the video, and I do recommend the Taurus 856 if you're looking for a concealed carry revolver. Have a nice day.